Oh, excuse me. Hey, guys. I just felt this conversation had to happen here. I'm thinking to myself, like, heading to work, morning thing, like trying to rack my brain. Behind me is this little brown-haired chick. She's adorable looking. I look back and I see her. The first time I see her, she's just like, and I'm trying to think, what could she possibly be? Because she just kept shaking her head. She's not having some kind of stroke. She's not having a twitch. It doesn't look like Tourette's. I mean, she doesn't look like she's not in control. But she is totally like she's listening to some fucking AM radio bullshit. Or a parent or a grandparent talking, or like Jerry Springer or something, and she's just like, somebody is talking to her and she's just not having it. And I mean, she's not like, like this, but she's just like, just shaking her head, takes a drink, sets it back down, and just looks and starts shaking her head. And I am so interested in trying to figure out, like, what could possibly be going on. Like, what is she listening to? Or what is she thinking about? Like, what if there's no audio in her car and she's just thinking about a conversation she just had, or a conversation she had in a dream with somebody? She's like, that mother... Nope. It was adorable, because it's very young looking. I'm guessing probably early 20s, and she's just sitting there, shorter girl, like you can see just here from the steering wheel, from rear view mirror, and she's just like sometimes her neck is going with it, she's like, then sometimes she's like, this went on for the entire stop. Like, I stopped at the red, and then I kind of looked back to see who was behind me, just because I'm checking my mirrors, and she's just, and it wasn't like an angry, it was like, she's hearing somebody talk something that she is like, no, that's not it, and like the whole drive, my drive up until that point, was me thinking about like a comedy routine where a guy with I like to drive, when I first started drinking, buying the taller, I started making the taller cans for sodas. I got like a paper bag, the small paper bag for the 16 ounce, and I would put it around my can, and I'd be driving by, I'd be like, what you looking at, fucker? And I thought, what if a cop pulled me over thinking it was a beer? It's like some cop is going, all right, I got this fucker. He's drinking. And he pulls up, and it's some fucking fat dude drinking a strawberry Fanta. And it's like, pull up, and he goes, all right, let me see it. Is that a peach knee-high? You son of a bitch. And I'm just like, and then my brain kind of went towards like, how messy my vehicle is, and I was just kind of like, oh, sir, do you need to check my car? Do you need to search my vehicle? Like, giving permission, but like when they were just pulling you over for something, meaning like a turn signal or something, and they're just like, do they pass up that opportunity because you've given permission? And like a cop is just like, fuck no, I don't want to search his vehicle. It's messy. It's like, my brain is just like, and then of course, obviously there's the concept of like, oh, what if he does find something? I don't have anything. If I had anybody in my vehicle who had something, because I know people who are like that. But also, like, a cop pulls you over for whatever reason, and, like, you're being extra helpful. You're like, I can step out of the vehicle if you want, sir. You can go ahead and check my whole vehicle. You need me to get in back of the car? Like, no. Just give me your license and your registration. Don't give me any fucking reason. And then I saw the girl, and part of me, when I first saw her, I thought, could she hear me? Anyway. Oh. Yeah. So that's how my brain works. That was a little morning drive. I'm just drinking my Coke Zero and heading to work. Finished another episode, Murderbot Diaries. Not the last one that's come out. I think it was Collateral something. Anyway, that was good. I'm loving it. And the thing is that the stories aren't that. The base of the story isn't that difficult to grasp. It's not a hard sell. It's not a, oh, I gotta think about it. They're very simplistic. That's rude to say, but I mean, like, the basic concept of, like, somebody lost a pet backtracks to a crime syndicate, or a member of a crime syndicate. The syndicate, he finds that, and it backtracks to, we found the murderer or something, like, that's not, that didn't happen, but, like, it's very easy to get, easy to grasp. It's not a hard story. It's not some kind of deep, thing. It's just very simple and very straightforward, and it's sci-fi too, and it's got dark humor that I really like. It's got more like a petty humor, and anything where, like, an AI just looks at people and goes, fuck these guys, Jesus. Where it's not an AI, but actually, anyway. Also, if you guys haven't checked out Murderbot on Apple Plus, it's a great show. If it comes out where you can watch it, like, you can buy it, download it, whatever, Murderbot is a great damn show. I love it. I think it did a really good job. It's not exactly the same, but it is the essence, and even a little bit more. It's really good. Martha Wells is a pretty good writer. I want to say great writer. I mean, I don't want to say, like, deep cinema, or like art or whatever, but she's really good. And it's fluid. There's no hiccups. It's not. Yeah, no. It's fun stories. It's good. Anyway, trying to think if there's anything else I've been doing. I got a bunch of pieces for the Firehouse build. I plan on doing a bit of that this weekend. Yeah. And I got some more parts coming. Once those come in, I think I'll be able to do a much larger build time frame. I don't know if I'll be recording the build. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. I think I will be doing pictures until I get the first floor done, and then I'll do a video of what I've done so far, and then do pictures, and then do video of each floor. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go and attempt to glue it together. I haven't decided what I'm going to do there. I need to look into see what professional Lego people do when they build a kit. when they build a set. Because that's kind of important. Definitely also, like I said, I've put a bit of money into it now to where once it's built, I'm going to need a place to stash it. So measure everything, find a place for it, find a box, something that the cats won't mess with, and then do that. And of course, since I have it, I am going to need to do something else. Just as interesting. I am thinking about doing the frigate from Star Wars, the long one with the bolt in and it gets bigger at the end. I've always really liked that design on a ship, so I'll probably do that, and maybe a TIE fighter or an X-wing or something, and then move on to something else. I have seen the Transformers, Optimus Prime, the Bumblebee, and now the Soundwave. Those might be something I'd be interested in getting. I haven't quite decided yet if I want to do that. But yeah, so far, it'd be awesome. And if I do the Soundwave, I might look into maybe doing blaster, like making a blaster based off of their design for Soundwave. That would be interesting. If you know, like, because they have special parts that are made specifically for those characters, and specialty, because they also transform. So, because the old style Transformers were fairly simplistic, so it shouldn't be hard to be able to do. So I think that's kind of where they're coming from. Oh goodness. Anyway, this is just a chat, just a life things and the comedy and all that fun stuff. But I thought you guys would enjoy a little bit of levity at the moment. So anyway, as always, I'm Sure Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. Cozy was just the bomb. Sorry, I love it. Catch you later. Bye.